There are so many beautiful places in Switzerland. The name alone conjures up thoughts of the finest chocolates, flashy watches, some hardcore neutrality, and bank accounts with more zeros than you can imagine, right? Yup, the Swiss have definitely got the luxury niche covered on all fronts, but there's so much more to Switzerland than this. In Europe, I don't believe there's a best time to see most places, predominantly because our weather is pretty strange in a lot of Europe anyway, so it doesn't matter when you decide to go and see these Swiss masterpieces. Just make the effort to go and see them. 7 beautiful places in Switzerland you have to visit. Number 1. Chateau de Chillon. A lovely scenic castle located on Lake Geneva. Chateau de Chillon looks absolutely stunning on its own, especially with the beautiful backdrop of the mountains, lake and forest, however, in the sunset, a sheer perfection. There's good reason why this is consistently regarded as one of the most beautiful places in Switzerland, as something which will very clear to you as soon as you arrive. It's just so amazing and quite unlike anywhere else in Switzerland. Number 2. Lake Geneva. While still on Lake Geneva, this gorgeous of Switzerland is easily one of the most, it is definitely one of the most beautiful places in Switzerland, and that you have to visit, and especially so in the summertime. Winter isn't that bad, but the water is a lot colder then, so it's harder to swim in. Lake Geneva is one of the largest lakes in Europe, with those stunning mountains, beautiful Swiss towns, villages, and indeed, the city of Geneva. It is one of the most beautiful lakes in the country. Number 3. The Matterhorn. This mountain actually lies on the border between Switzerland and Italy, and at a summit of 14,692 feet, it is one of the tallest points in the Alps. If you visit in summer, you get a stunning alpine view which makes even the train journey up here an experience in and of itself. In winter, covered in snow, you get to ski and maybe even stay in an igloo in one beautiful places in Switzerland, the magnificent Matterhorn. Number 4. Street Moritz. Playground of the rich and famous with prices almost as high as the mountains. Street Moritz is one of the most beautiful places in Switzerland, and that should definitely not be overlooked by any traveler to the country, even if just for a brief visit. This alpine resort is another one of those places that is worth checking out, as much in the depths of summer and in winter, as it's gorgeous whatever time you decide to visit. Number 5. Rhine Falls. Stunning and powerful, the Rhine Falls is a rather impressive sight to behold. The sheer force is bound to leave you gaping at it for hours and whipping out your camera constantly. It is also apparently the largest plain waterfall in Europe. Impressed yet? Number 6. Abbey of St. Gall. A UNESCO World Heritage Site located in St. Gallen. This is one of the most breathtakingly beautiful places in Switzerland, and one that travelers from all over the world rightly flock to see. The interior is also pretty intricately designed, and an impressive example of Baroque architecture. Number 7. Kapellberg. The oldest wooden-covered footbridge in Europe. Kapellberg is also a rather pretty and impressive site in the city of Lucerne, making it one of the country's most visited sites.